Are you tired of this post-pandemic corporate hybrid office environment where everybody just sits at home in their underwear jerking off to narcissistic LinkedIn posts about new career paths or corporate greenwashing on behalf of public gullibility? Are you tired of endless marathon Teams meetings with futile topics that could just as well be an email? Well, let's see if we can't spice things up a bit. So I'm starting to get okay at copper soldering, but the issue is that this joint is too close to this joint. So when I solder up this one and then go on to do this one, there is too much heat input, so this one will then desolder itself. And the only way I can see to mitigate that is by getting fittings. And I'm guessing there's a reason why plumbers use fittings. But I thought I was gonna be clever and do without, but nope, I had to wait a few days for these to come. And now, hopefully, we'll get better at it. And yes, I ordered a few spares because I'm obviously gonna fuck this up quite a few times. I don't always do electrical work while listening to light jazz. But I always listen to light jazz when I do electrical work. Now, did I wait to the bitter end to connect the alarm bell? Yes. Yes, I did. Because it is loud. And here you can see me testing the watertight integrity and the function of the solenoid valve. Now that was rather underwhelming. Hi. I kinda like this design. And I'm getting kinda decent at soldering copper pipes. But the reality is, it doesn't work. I don't know if you can see this, but on the side of the solenoid valve, it actually states that there's a lower pressure limit for which it to operate properly. And that means that the liquid I was putting on top here doesn't exert enough pressure for it to operate. So instead of a steady flow, I just get a trickle. And that won't do. Of course, I could order a new one and wait a couple of weeks, or buy one locally and pay out of my nose, or go the third way, which I did, and get one of these. A window washer fluid pump. And it's kinda cute. But that means I have to reconfigure the entire thing from a gravity-fed system to a pump-driven system, which will set me back a day or two in the workshop. But I guess that's the maker's life. So yeah, there's that. Yay. Luckily, it looks like the pump is up to the task. And then some. Since I'm going from the gravity-fed system to a pump-based system, I need some hoses. And what you see me doing here is I'm making a loop like on the toilets of sailboats. I know it have a specific name, I just can't remember. But the physics behind it is that you have a loop that goes over the water surface, which will prevent it from siphoning and draining out the tank. Or even worse, filling your boat with seawater mixed in with the contents of your septic tank. Now that's a day. And I mean, if it works on a boat, it should work here. Am I right? And there you have it. Say hello to the Motivator. Now it's a real simple creation, really. You have a container of whiskey. Now to be able to fill that, you need a fill tube. But to avoid any overpressure making the filling difficult, I put in an air vent. Then you have the fill spout. And then below there you have a whiskey glass, which is behind some protective glass. So to activate the battery, you have to release the safety pin, which also drops the safety glass and gives you access to the whiskey glass. Then there's an alarm bell, a flashing light, and last but not least, the activation button. So you pull the safety pin, you smash the button, instant motivation. The Motivator will make any Teams meeting instantly bearable. Yeah, the margin's been really low this week. Yeah, I know. The people, the resources are complaining that there are too much to do and too little time. Yeah, I know. There's really not much we can do about it. Sound? No, no, nothing. Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's good. No worry. So, yeah, continue. Disclaimer. Whiskey is not a solution. Unless you're a chemist. Then it's definitely a solution. Or if you're a whiskey distiller. Then it's pretty much your entire business model. Or if you just like that smoky, velvety feeling tingling every extremity of your body. If not, whiskey's bad. Bad. But in a kinda good way.